Hey, everybody. It's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. We're going to hop around a lot. Yeah, we're going to look at Songbird and Flare. Don't worry, the Songbirds are slowly being distributed. Also, the Ripple pre-IPO share price. We're going to look at some of that price action since January 2020. There is also a coming on-demand liquidity announcement. We'll take a look at that. Stellar also has a new use case for the cross-border remittances, but there is a little trouble in paradise with that one. And Wadzpay, that is the new payments company that's making a lot of waves in the space. They have built on the Zinfin network. I have a big announcement to tell you with that. The market is taking, well, some interesting steps. It's trying to follow BTC, which I thought decidedly went over 50,000. It was at 51,500 moments ago. It's now slipped back to 50,700. Shiba Inu in the top 100, can you believe that, is up 34%. Siacoin, Theta, NEM, XDC, they're all strong in the top 100, but there's still a lot of red. All right, we are getting these Songbird tokens slowly. It was announced that Uphold is going to distribute. That's good. They are one of the big exchanges that are holding a lot of that Songbird for people. We still are yet to hear from Coinbase or Binance. I think that a lot of them are going to get their act together and eventually get these out to everyone. So why I want to show you this is it's a new analysis from Chain Analysis, and it is about the use of tokens for DeFi. This is Pakistan, Vietnam, and India. They are three countries that are just busting out with growth in DeFi because you can build your wealth. You can use these decentralized finance products for passive income. And it just shows you that the divide between people who are choosing to hold BTC or choosing to hold tokens that actually integrate into those decentralized finance solutions is getting wider and wider. You can see India here is got the largest divide, where orange represents BTC held, and then you've got the Ethereum and wrapped Ethereum reflected in the yellow. This is only going to increase, and that's why I think that people who are going to receive Songbird and Flare Spark token are so lucky. BitTrue right now is trading Songbird at 57 cents. The buy wall is mostly sitting at 55 cents. And then the Flare IOU is trading at 93 cents, just under what XRP is trading at. So the circulation is going to be so much smaller on both of these. That's why it is very exciting. All right, we're going to jump over and take a look and see that Ripple, despite all their uphill battle, they are still named as one of the top 250 fintechs of 2021. That's pretty good. It's very good, as a matter of fact. And if we take a look at how people are speculating on the pre-IPO share price, you can see here on the link to platform, they give us this price action that has dates back to January 2020. And you can see the share price was at $21. It's now, today in October 2021, $41. So people are still feeling very optimistic. And then if we take a look here, this is Matt Hamilton. He was on the Chain channel with Chip and Jeff. I want to play this portion here where he just talks about an up and coming announcement, which we will hear about for on-demand liquidity. That is the solution that Ripple uses the digital asset XRP to bridge from fiat to fiat. Have a listen.
Some ease. Whereas if I've got USDT or something like that, and I want to buy it, well, first I've got to convert the USDT to ETH, and that's, oh shit, that's just used up $20 worth of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, and so that's a problem there. And like I said, when you kind of add all these things together with the XRP ledger, I'm really excited about what's going to come up in the next 12 months, right? There's some really interesting stuff. And there's, on the ODL side, I mean, you saw, when was it, about 2 months ago, we announced about Japan and Philippines. So SBI Remit in Japan and CoinsPH in Philippines was the last one we announced to go live. We've got some more announcements coming up soon. So I'm not allowed to say what, but I am allowed to say that there will be some announcements. I'm allowed to announce an announcement, but I'm not allowed to say what the announcement is.
Yeah, the announcement of an announcement sounds like Tron, doesn't it? Anyway, that's good. I think we're seeing that solution being built out. All right, on Monday, Stellar announced that it had a new instant cross-border settlement solution with an FX rate that fixes the rate for the users using stablecoins. And at the center is the USD coin. That is a digital currency that is backed or pegged to the US dollar. It's issued by the Jeremy Allaire at Circle, and being the heart of this network called ARF. And I can't believe they call it ARF. Maybe they call it ARF. It sounds like a very strange name. So I'm going to say ARF. It just sounds a little bit more sophisticated than ARF. They're touting, however, over and over about their compliance. This is a new corridor that's going to open from Europe to the Philippines. And you can see the workflow. You've got the client A over here on the left, where they send USD into the network, and then it uses a multi-hop path-finding best method to move that money through the people in the network, and then it comes out as a USD coin on the other side, which then converts to the local currency and it sends to the beneficiary. So how I see it is a 3-step process. I don't know. We'll have to see. The problem is there's a lot of uncertainty as to what's going on with the SEC, because they are subpoenaing. They sent a subpoena to the USD stablecoin backer Circle. And, they say that they are in compliance, but I don't think they are, according to the SEC. So they believe that there is something that needs to be investigated. Circle is staying very quiet about this. They say that, it has nothing big. It's just about an investigation because we want to go public. But they wouldn't give any more details than that. I don't think that the SEC would be sending a subpoena for that kind of process. No, I don't think so. I think there's something really bad going on here for USDC coin. Yeah. The addressable market is in the billions. And so, these legacy banks want to hang on to everything. That is for sure. And now we have this new player, Wadzpay, and they are on the XinFin platform. They are coming out with lots and lots of announcements, and I want to tell you that I'm going to be so lucky to have Anish Jain, the founder and CEO, along with Stas, I believe, head of marketing. They're going to join me. This is a pretty impressive team. The soonest we could fit that date was into Friday the 15th, and that is because they're in Dubai traveling this week because they've got some big business happening in Dubai. We've just been given a little bit of information about that. The team is quite impressive. You've got MasterCard, American Express, IBM, JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, and Standard Chartered under their belts for experience. So I'm very much looking forward to the AMA, and I'm going to be working on those questions with my Patreons, actually. So confirmed, yep, Friday the 15th between 4 and 5 p.m. Japan Standard Time. I think I'll be able to get that video up within 2 hours of when we finish. So something to look forward to. And then, of course, Status. He is the wonderful maker of these posters, and they have a new poster that's being distributed. It's available to purchase. You can go to @STEDAS on Twitter to find the link to how to get it. The community, though, is getting so large, and there's some new categories. We have a category of the XRP developers, which is great. And then there's the legal team, which is wonderful. And then there is the Flare ecosystem that's been added. I just love it. You know, the bloggers who use Coil, and look at the YouTubers, and then look at the Twitter community. It's just huge. So Status was telling me that he's just getting, you know, the community's getting so big, he's running out of room on the poster. And I suggested to him, well, just, you know, think about maybe using this lenticular printing. You know, that's where you can move it this way or this way, and other images can appear, because I imagine, you could look at it one way and then move it and a new face would appear. So you could actually double the amount of people on the poster overnight. But this lenticular printing is so expensive. It's a little bit prohibitive because of the cost. And I thought, well, okay, maybe the community does a fundraiser. I don't know. You know, I just wish it wasn't so expensive, because that would be a fantastic solution to being able to add names and faces to a single flat sheet of paper. I also told him that probably is going to be the day where we have Internet of Things. We'll have some device, and we'll put that device anywhere we want in the room. And like projection mapping, it'll just stream some visual image from another, you know, point coming through this IoT device, and we'll be able to show it on the wall, on the floor, on the ceiling, wherever we want to. And, you know, I don't know, that probably has not been invented yet, but I don't see why it wouldn't be something that comes down the pipe, right? All right. I think everyone's familiar with the Beatles landing photo when they came to Japan. They flew on Japan Airlines. So we're jumping to the fluff, if you didn't notice. They flew and wore these what's called hoppy coats. And the hoppy coat has been recreated. And JAL, as it's called in Japan, JAL, is going to reprint the original designs and make them available for sale at around $60, $59 in US if you convert. Pretty cool stuff. I think that's very nostalgic, actually. And then I have a friend who used one of these builders that make these homes that are kind of kit form. They still require a lot of work. But she chose this one here, and she went and built this near Mount Fuji, up in the mountains near one of the lakes. And I'm familiar with this builder because I went and visited their building site many times in Daikanyama here in Tokyo. And what I learned is that they are now building these tiny little mini cottages that you can pull behind your SUV. They're only like 10.5 feet long, but they're awfully cute. And if you take a look at the interior, how nice is that? And think about it. Just hook it up to your SUV and away you go. If you were to guess on the price here, what do you think? What would you pay for that? That's maybe a better question. Well, in Japan, they're going to market them for $35,000 US. It seems a little high, but if you like to get out, into the you could pull it anywhere. You don't necessarily have to go into the wilderness, right? I think I could justify that kind of money for this kind of go anywhere accommodation. I love it. I just love it. I like the fact that it is so mobile. Yeah. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.